Once upon a time, nestled amidst the bustling avenues of Washington, D.C., lived Rachel Winters. 30 years young, with a career most only dreamt of, yet a quiet emptiness echoed within her. Rachel possessed all the outward signs of success: a sleek apartment, designer clothes, and a respected position. But beneath the surface, she felt like a carefully crafted imitation, not the authentic Rachel she yearned to be. One day, while sorting through her late Grandma Betty's belongings, Rachel discovered a worn, leather-bound cookbook, filled with handwritten recipes and faded photographs. Each page whispered stories of family gatherings and loving hands shaping dough, stirring sauces, and sharing laughter. A spark ignited within Rachel. She remembered the warmth of Grandma Betty's kitchen, the intoxicating aroma of spices, and the feeling of belonging that permeated those shared meals. An idea began to blossom: a year of culinary exploration, a journey to rediscover herself through the language of food. She decided to leave her prestigious job, a daunting leap of faith into the unknown. Her friends worried, her parents questioned, but Rachel felt a newfound sense of purpose. To document her adventure, she reached out to Jordan Edwards, a talented podcast producer she'd met years ago. Jordan, instantly captivated by Rachel's vision, readily agreed to collaborate. And so, Betty's Kitchen Revisited was born, a podcast where Rachel shared her culinary experiments, her personal reflections, and the stories woven into each dish. Her first episode focused on Grandma Betty's famous apple pie, a recipe that evoked memories of childhood summers and the comforting presence of her grandmother. As Rachel baked, she spoke of her anxieties, her hopes, and her desire to connect with her heritage. The response was overwhelming. Listeners from all walks of life resonated with Rachel's vulnerability and her quest for meaning. She explored regional cuisines, delved into forgotten family recipes, and even tried her hand at creating her own signature dishes. Each culinary creation became a metaphor for her own self-discovery. There were mishaps, of course: a soufflé that refused to rise, a sauce that turned too spicy, but Rachel learned to embrace these imperfections, finding beauty in the process of creation. Jordan expertly weaved music and sound effects into the podcast, creating an immersive experience that transported listeners into Rachel's kitchen and into her heart. Rachel discovered that food wasn't just sustenance. It was a connection to the past, a celebration of the present, and a pathway to the future. Through Betty's Kitchen Revisited, Rachel not only rediscovered her passions, but also built a vibrant community of listeners who shared her love of food and storytelling. She learned that true success wasn't measured by titles or material possessions, but by the authenticity of one's spirit and the connections forged with others. Grandma Betty's cookbook became her compass, guiding her on a journey of self-discovery and reminding her of the simple joys of life. Rachel realized that sometimes the greatest adventures are found not in climbing the corporate ladder, but in returning to our roots, to the traditions that nourish our souls. And as the year drew to a close, Rachel knew that she had found her true identity, not in a polished resume, but in the warmth of her kitchen and the stories she shared with the world. From Rachel's story, we learn that it's never too late to explore our passions and redefine what success truly means to us. Embrace your heritage, connect with others, and remember that the most delicious journey is the one that leads you back to yourself.